Let me see. How is it now? How is it now? You got me now? How is it now? How is it now? How is it now? Let me know. Let me know. Good now. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Mic checks everywhere. Appreciate it. um. Okay, so let me run through everything. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Okay. We got it. I did get a chance to go through. I did get a chance to go through the messages. First part. Had to give the shout outs. Ah, yeah. I should have had captions. Um, wasn't any captions. Okay. You know what? I may have to add captions. I may have to add captions. That would be pretty awesome. Hmm. Well, that's something I can work on another time. Okay. Pretty much without saying everything or anything or nothing, I'm going to stay away from words like that because those are like extreme, extreme words. Mm, mm. Bad decision to go zone early. Very bad decision, in my opinion, to go zone early. You do not want to go zone against teams that take care of the ball like Virginia takes care of the ball. If you listen to my pregame show today, we called out the kid from Hurricane, West Virginia, the kid who played for the Polka Dots. What's his name? McNeely. We talked about McNeely. We talked about the other guy, Brees. I can't think of his name. Not Brees. We talked about that. I said, I don't think we'll see a lot of zone tonight. Virginia takes care of the ball too well to go zone. Talked about how we need to see urgency. I may have jinxed us. I said we have been improving a lot in the defensive rebounding department. Although I will give a pass on the air ball, not rebounding. So that was part of the conversation. Oh, you're right. To finish this, let's do it. Facebook, I gotta shut you down. Come over to the YouTube. Come over to the YouTube. Made for the Ville. MadeForTheVille. Made for the Ville is available on YouTube. Come over here. So I gotta shut you down. Gotta shut the Facebook down. I gotta shut the Twitter down. I gotta shut the Twitch down. So come join us on Made for the Ville on the YouTube channel. Remove in 3, 2, 1. Bang. There you are, Robert. There you are. Twitch gets shut down in 3, 2, 1. Bang. And Twitch gets shut down, or Twitter gets shut down in 3, 2, 1. Bang. John, stay away from the no. Stay away from the no and extremes. I do like D-Lo. They don't have extended discipline. They do not have extended discipline. Mm, mm. They lose discipline when they get tired. You start off when you're fresh. They have really good discipline. So that's why I don't want to say words like no or any or nothing. Like make a direct critique about something in particular instead of it just being lazy commentary. Um, so when they got tired, it was just like you could see the discipline going little by little by little. Example early on, Curtis Williams Jr. Gets a bad pass to his feet, right? The guy, he picks it up. The guy backs away from him. Now, in college basketball, your coaches teach you if you don't catch it clean, don't shoot it. You don't catch it clean, don't shoot it. Now, sometimes when you're just pure and you're feeling it, I'll give you a little bit of pass. But Curtis had just checked into the game, got a bad pass, hitched it up, and then still shot it, right? So that one is like, okay, young fella, you can't do that one. But the shot I was really disappointed in was when Sky Clark just brought it up the court and just pulled a 3-point off transition. I was really disappointed with that one. So yeah, those are the kind of plays that you say, okay, that's a disciplined play that you don't have to have a team full of healthy players for that play. Everybody on the team should have that standard. Hmm. No, not the one. Not the. I don't think the one where he fumbled the ball on the first shot. Um, by the numbers, JJ is our best 3-point shooter. Um, I think he takes good shots. Like he takes good 3-point shots. Or he gets good looks when he's out there. Um, yeah, we just um, we get away with too much stuff. Um, Kind of the one-handed passes, the not being in triple threat all the way. Like I said, it looks good sometimes when everybody's fresh, but the moment they get tired, you can just see the decline of the small things. Um, I really, really, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed um, Caleb's fight. Caleb was out there giving it up. Caleb Glenn really, really gave it up. Mm, I still think we really suffer when Tyler's out the game. Mm. Yeah, I think that was one of those. Actually, it wasn't just that one. When early on, I got really irritated with Mike James when the guy saved the ball to himself and Mike James just kind of stood back and let him do that. Like you can't win if you can't pressure them to more than 3 turnovers. You're not gonna win many games. And yeah, and we did not pressure. Let's see. Let's see. I had the stats up. Let me go get them back again. Um, for the box scores. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Schedule scores. Um, okay, they are right here. Let's go box scores. Okay, for our starters, Jovanovic 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. That's a good stat sheet for Jovanovic. 25 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 foul. Brandon Huntley Hatfield, 33 minutes, 3 for 6, 0 for 1, 3 for 4, 4 rebounds, 4 rebounds total, 2 assists. Wait, okay, that wasn't. I messed up that wrong. Brandon had 9 points. Mike James had 11. He was 4 for 10, 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. Ah, man, I would have thought Mike James would shoot better this year from the 3-point line. He gets that corner shot game after game after game after game. He should be a better shooter from that corner. Sky Clark 3 for 8, 35 minutes, 2 for 6. Tyler Johnson 26 minutes, 2 for 5, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. 6 points. Oh, Tyler had 4 turnovers, 2 fouls, 1 block. Caleb Glenn, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Percy Miller, okay, 1 point, 2 minutes. Curtis Williams, he went 5 for 12, 26 minutes, 14 points. Curtis Williams got 4 3-pointers. I got 10 3-pointers off. Whew, that's a lot of shots. It would be all 3-pointers. Look at Virginia's efficiency, 38%. They were 10 for 26. We were 6 for 25. Yeah, 30 for 58. They're easy buckets, guys. We hit 9 free throws. They hit 7. The turnovers. They had 3 turnovers. We had 8. They had 4 blocks. We had 2. Yeah, I did like to see Caleb's energy. Caleb not getting more clock makes no sense. Dude, does not care about contact inside the bank. Listen, I agree. I think his motor. I think his motor earns more minutes. And maybe that's the gamble they were willing to take. Just maybe they were willing to make the gamble of not chasing Virginia around the whole time. Because Virginia, it's bad because Virginia makes you look even more undisciplined because they are so disciplined in the way they do their thing, in their style of play. Like you can see they don't take bad shots. Yeah, like I'm always impressed with how Virginia does not take the bad shot. Mm. Mm. I do give them credit for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, off a holiday break, I think overall it's very disappointing. After a break, I saw more movement early on offense. Guys cutting to the basket to try to get some easy buckets, but the stuff like it's good fundamentals show when you're tired. Bad fundamentals show when you're tired. I mean, listen. You at this point, you can't I can't argue with the emotion. I can't even fight with that emotion. It's just like, you know, what do you say? I'm disappointed with the performance tonight. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with our lack of toughness. Like I said, always give Virginia a lot of credit. They expose a lot of your flaws. That's the word around the campfire. That there is the word around the campfire. But I'm not one to confirm nor deny. Mm. Alex, you mean 2-18? Um, he's gonna have to take responsibility. Listen, I think they were prepared. I think they had a good game plan, but I think like poor fundamentals over the course of the game start to show, and I don't think they're being like extremely reinforced. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed how we came out of the break. Okay, you might be able to say like I don't know how long. Okay, put it this way: Trey White. I seen him. He's been rubbing his groin for the last three, 4 games. It seemed like he's been messing with his groin during certain periods. Look like all players, except when he has the ball. When you know how they say a player's not hurt until he's on defense. I think that's how Trey White kind of was with his groin. But like I said, everybody been through it. But for that to be the body language, what I'm saying, it's not okay. It's not like I said. I don't want to say extreme like nobody's doing this. As people are playing hard. Sometimes when you miscommunicate and you think somebody else is supposed to run out and get a man, you just kind of start looking around. I don't think they're connected on their zone rotations at all. I would if that's the kind of zone we're gonna play, I wouldn't go zone at all. But they are 10-3 Lightning, 11-3. They beat Florida. They beat Texas A&M. They beat West Virginia on the road. So yeah, like Notre Dame busted, but they do got some good wins too. So I wouldn't just focus on the bad losses. Mm-mm. Mm. Delquan, I did not get in trouble at all. I'm good to go. I don't know. By the end of the night, I might not be good to go. This might be a this might be an agitated night for me. You got to get meaner. Coach got to get meaner. Yeah, I don't like the way we play zone at all. And I did not think we would play any zone against Virginia. Or if you do play zone, you gotta. They got one dude that's really a dead eye shooter in McNeely. No, I don't think so. I think they all well, yeah, I think they're locked in as one. Yeah, he would have to go like, oh, I listen. I didn't really see the extra pouting. Maybe once or twice, but maybe I missed it. I'll go back and watch. Mm, mm. I know, Chuck. Can you believe they messed up his name? Can you believe they messed up that boy's name? Congratulations, Jalen Reed's baby making the Pro Bowl. Chuck, so listen, if since he made the Pro Bowl, I mean, I guess we'll give him a pass. Mm, will we still haven't figured out how to get Brandon the ball? And again, you can see every game the guys are losing confidence in getting the ball to Brandon. Because, like I said, at the moment of contact, a lot of times Brandon lets the other guys get their hand on the ball. So, like I said, as a guard, I kind of can see that. Um, if your big man doesn't hold the guy off and come to the ball, you don't want to throw it. Um, so it's like, how bad do you want that ball? I see. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying on that, but we gotta play a better zone. We gotta play a better zone. We don't have a good principle zone. We don't run it right. We don't run that zone right. In my opinion. Again, I'm not in practice, but when I'm watching it, I'm just like, it's too vulnerable. That zone is way too vulnerable for us. Listen, again, they might start off aggressive. As soon as anybody gets tired, as soon as anybody gets a bad shot, they play as an individual. And I think that individual thing is kind of like, okay, you know how he teaches that pro style offense, get some one on ones, get the floor spacing. You can see what he's trying to do, but it's like it's not a professional unit. It just doesn't work like that in college. That's why like the bench should have been further along than what they are now, if that makes sense. Yeah, the zone, I'd scrap that. He did make the Pro Bowl. He did make the Pro Bowl. No, I don't think so. No. Yeah, I don't think so, Paul. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I don't think so either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When y'all start doing that, look, I haven't gotten the cheers in a long time. Alex, Alex, I appreciate that one. I guess Alex knows I need it. Let's go for it, Alex. Three, two, one, cheers. Ah, woo, woo, woo. Hold on, hold on. Can we take 1 second on after this awful game to celebrate young Jalen Reeves making the Pro Bowl? Can we at least do that, y'all? My goodness. It's not every day that a father gets to celebrate his son making the NFL Pro Bowl, right? Thank you. Thank you, Gary. This is how we celebrate, huh? Woo! Whew. Oh, hold on. I think think I posted it. Come on, y'all. Just take a quick deep breath. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Hold on, yeah. Let me. Sorry, Gary Crump. Let me bring that down really quick. Just all I need is a couple seconds. Jeez, y'all, just celebrate with me real quick. My God.
Ain't nothing better. Look around you right now. We in this energy all day. And you let them know we play Detroit ball all day.
Shotgun snap to Ritter back. Does big time stuff from 97. Goff takes the snap, boots right, looks, now throws, got a man wide open. LaPorta left side, inside the 50.
Sorry, let me see. I was just jamming.
End zone, it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Sam LaPorta, second of the night. A lot of time. Rose, end zone, caught, touchdown. Yes. Number 3 of the night for Sam LaPorta. Goff takes the snap, hands to Jameer, running right, cuts it inside the 35, inside the 30. There it goes, right side, spinning inside the 5 and takes
Is this the Pro Bowl video?
Garrett leans in, takes the snap, hands to Montgomery, heads down to the end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. They're going to fake it. Now they throw it downfield. It is caught by Khalil Dorsey. Thrown by Jalen Reeves-Maybin. Dorsey makes the catch in Cowboys territory.
What?
They fake it and go inside. They face from their own 17-yard line and pick up the first down. Jalen Reeves-Maybin.
Young back, looking, step
up.
Okay. Gonna get hit. Gonna go down.
Thanks for putting up with me on that, y'all. That was awesome. Anyway, back to it. Ricky demanded. Is there a check and 3? Okay, let me catch up. Today is my wife and her. That's pretty funny. Today is my wife and her boyfriend's. That's pretty funny. Look, it took me a second. Look, I was doing the math. I was like, what? Shout out. What a minute. Oh man. I need to get Jalen in here to give a little pep talk about the little things. Doing the little things at a high standard here in Louisville. They're trying, but we need some accountability on the little things. We cannot give up multiple defensive rebounds. We cannot get bullied for the basketball like we do. Yeah, please take a second to hit the like button. Oh, look. Now I'm gonna have to put some turbocharge on the YouTube channel. Little too much going on in the YouTube world. I gotta put a little turbocharge in the YouTube channel. Man, he can shoot, man. He can shoot. Curtis can really shoot. I need him to be confident with the basketball in his hands. He was just fumbly. He was way too fumbly with the ball. I don't understand why we throw so many passes that end up at our feet. Because it's not two hands on the ball all the time like it's supposed to be. That's why those basketballs end up at everybody's feet. It's too late when he start hitting. Yeah, you got to get clean look. Your feet got to be in position. It's just the little things that you got to get right at this level. This team waits for something negative to happen. They don't respond to something negative happening well at all. They do not respond to negative things happening well at all. But when you see okay, you have to say which things are just that can happen and which things are the pattern. The bad shot, the wheels fall off. The bad shot, the wheels fall off. A miscommunication on a rotation, the wheels start falling off. Because the only way everybody wants to prove that they don't want to be the one to come out the game is that they feel like they got to go score after a screw up. That cannot be the culture. That cannot be the culture. Say Florida State beat Georgia Tech, Notre Dame up 10 on North Carolina State. That's college. That's college this year. It's just like football. Listen, there's 5 teams, and everybody else is the same. In basketball, there's 10 teams. Everybody else can beat everybody. That's what's going to piss you off watching these teams. They're going to look, this Louisville team is going to look like it can play with everybody except for 4 teams on their schedule. Everybody else, they're going to look like they can play with them because that's what college looks like right now. And the teams that do the little things the right way for a longer period of time are the teams that are going to have the good enough records to be, deep in the tournament. And the tournament's going to be pandemonium. But there's still only going to be the same couple of teams that can win it. The commentators were positive on KP all night. Iowa, I don't know, because I don't turn up the volume. Look, how arrogant am I? I already know what the commentator is going to say. I see the same thing they see. Look, they don't know more than me. Look, the commentators don't know more than me of what's going on in the game, so I just turn them down. But all around college basketball is going to be like this. Oh my God. I'd kill him. Paul, I'd kill them all. I'd kill them all. I don't know. Part of me says I'd kill them all, and part of me says we'd be so fundamentally sound. We'd be so fundamentally sound that we might be okay. Because it's like I wouldn't, like this team, I would not allow one-handed passes. I would not, something this simple, dribbling the ball and passing like this. I would never allow that as a coach. Not with this record, not with this team. I would never allow somebody, the reason you can't do that is because when you dribble a basketball and you do this, guess what? You're committed. You can't take the ball back unless you got Michael Jordan hands and you can palm it like that. Just something as simple as when I'm watching a game and I see somebody dribble and pass the ball like that. I'm like, I want to stop practice right there and be like, you joking, right? You think we're good enough? You think we protect the ball good enough for you to dribble the ball and one hand pass it across the court? I'd say go home for the day. Go home for the day. I'll see you tomorrow. When you realize that we need two hands on the ball at all times, then you can practice with us. What's yeah, I'm a remember the Titans Denzel. Like it's the small things. You got to do the small things perfect before you move on to anything else. You know, I got mad. I said I wasn't gonna go hard on Brandon, right? Brandon got the ball underneath the basket, and instead of going straight up and powerful, he jumped backwards. And he got the and one. But I'm like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Well, 2 out of 10 times, 3 out of 10 times, that might work. I know I shouldn't even say that on YouTube. It probably violates the policy. But I was just there's the little things. The little things. And I know that listen, yeah, maybe the kids are different, maybe the game is changing. And it's like, yeah, maybe I wouldn't survive long term. But I tell you what, they'd have two hands on the basketball all the time. And if I give up 2 rebounds on a possession, 2 people coming out the game. If they shoot the ball and somebody beats my player to the spot, like I said, I know it happens every once in a while. But the pattern of being out tough for the ball, like Mike James, as much as I like him, if a guy can hold his arms out, save the ball, step back and bounce, gather the ball and throw it out, Mike, take a break. Mike, you're either tired or you don't care or you weren't focused. But either way, you got to take a break. Have you been watching Alabama this year? It's not, to me, it's not player centric. I don't know. Mike, you probably should ask the Wick. Yeah, I don't understand this one. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope you got a good chuckle out of that. Listen, I don't think oh no, hold on, y'all. Listen, if you're not going to hear about a search. That's not going to be done in front of everybody. But I guarantee Josh Hurd is looking into options if he has to make a move. Yeah, like a public search, to me, a public coaching search would be the worst thing that can happen at this point. A public coaching search would be the worst thing that could happen. Because whenever you say a name, people are going to start joining teams. There's going to be something about each coach candidate that can be picked apart. And we have gotten so toxic in general that's all it's about now is the fight. Jocelyn in the building. What's good? The strays. And yeah, and everybody's price would skyrocket for a public search. This is a fact. This is an inarguable fact. Yeah. Like I said, it's here's the thing. I do see. I know Coach Payne is he's definitely like a person who cares about the program. So that keeps me from allowing the nastiness because I know he cares. I know he's not here. It's not a money grab for him. He really cares about these kids. He really cares about the program. He's not being lazy. He's not doing something on purpose. He's nothing like that. So that's why I don't ever let the nastiness creep in. So if Josh Hurd says, hey, if we're gonna move on, I'm gonna do this at my speed, take my time with the negotiation process. I'm like, cool. The less people know, and I'm like this with everything. The less people know, the better. Outside of your locker room, what's going on in practice, what's going on inside the locker room. Sometimes I particularly don't go to practice because I don't even want to know. And I don't want people to think I know. Look, I mean, you can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. Listen, Alex and Gary, they got me worked up. So if y'all made it this long, y'all ready for a super honesty session. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to reload, and we're going to have we got about 10 minutes left. We're going to have a 10-minute super honesty session. If y'all can handle it. Super honesty session. Oh, geez. I can't believe Lauren let somebody get that comment off on me like that. I don't know what happened. She used to be sharper than that. She would never let somebody get that comment off. Okay, I'm reloaded. Okay, I reloaded. Ooh. Speaking of reloaded. Speaking of reloaded. Oh, look, I won't have to go snitch cam time, but we can get it out. Listen, I want all my coaches to be successful, but again, I can't ignore, like I said, I know what a bad shot looks like. I know what an undisciplined shot looks like. I know what practice habits look like on a basketball court. I know what good practice habits. I know what stressed points look like. I know what it all looks like. And it's like having warm food or lukewarm food versus hot food. It's like if your food got warmed up enough. It might be edible, but it's not hot enough for you to eat and enjoy. That's what it is. It's like if you got to reheat a steak and it get put in the microwave for about 15 seconds, I mean, it might be a little warm on the surface, but that's not enough. that's not gonna work. He was like, no, my food gotta be. I want some hot food. I want some reheated hot food, and it's just not. The food is not hot enough. Yeah, that happened. That happened, but that ain't his issue. Yeah, he definitely broke teeth. Yeah, but again, as much as people want the coach to be successful, he has to demand a higher standard out of his guys. He has to demand a higher standard out of every player. He has to hold every player accountable. You know what I'm saying? To the little things, to the drop passes, the bad passes, the missed assignments, the fighting around the screen. When they fought around the screens hard in the beginning. That's why when you looked up, it's a 2-point game, and Virginia struggled, but now it's getting to the point where you can tell coaches are just saying, "Hey, stick to it." They'll start falling apart. When they get tired, they start falling apart. That will be on every scout report. When they get a little tired or they hit some adversity, they break down. They don't keep their fundamentals. That's why I say they can have a great game plan, come into the game prepared, but when they hit that adversity, a couple of things don't happen right. Their a couple guys get a little winded. Their fundamentals break down. Mm, mm. Listen, and again, I don't even want to make teams like that, especially on a night where I'm just critiquing the actual product. You know what I'm saying? Like KP haters and KP mafia. That's media. That's media stuff to work everybody up. But when you just critiquing individual stuff, you say, hey, you gotta sub that guy out for this. Like, I understand you want to let people play through some things, but at the college level, letting guys overly play through things is counterproductive because it costs you your urgency of your team. It's just a difference between college and pro. That's just a difference. That's a big time major difference. Immediate substitutions have got to happen when you give up plays. I hated it too. I hated it. But it made me better. It made everybody around us better. Yeah, and we have, like I said, we have a team big enough, strong enough to keep people off the glass. I mean, listen, if we go back and look at the tape, and if you watch your big man get pushed under the rim, fall on the ground over and over again, just getting muscled around, you have to say, hey, their coach is teaching their guys to be tougher than yours. That team we played at Virginia, that point guard was a senior, but they had some sophomores out there too. They had some people the same age as us, looking tougher. Yeah, listen, you already knew Virginia, like, they got a reputation for not fouling. Look, I probably spent 10 minutes on today's show talking about the Virginia doesn't foul effect. That's a real thing. They can teach our big men everything on the planet, but if they're not benching them for the discipline effect. But again, see, now you really had it double bad because Manny's out. and Dennis is out. But even when they were in, you still weren't like really holding that harsh standard for our big man, in my opinion. I might have a rule for Curtis, like your first shot has to be in the paint. I'd probably say that to Curtis. I'd say, listen, you got a great stroke. You have everything we need to be a really effective player. But your first shot got to be somewhere around the basket, preferably using the glass or getting fouled. Then I'd let Curtis shoot, damn near whatever he wants. Yeah, I'm okay with that. See, early in the year, he had the chance to discipline. He had to listen. Some of the mistakes that get made by the starters, that just can't happen on the team. So I know what you're saying. Yes, Trey White is better than D'Lo and Curtis at the beginning of the year, but some of the mistakes, you just can't leave Trey White on the court. And we spent our first 10, 12 games. He makes those mistakes and he gets left on the court. And that's why, you see more people acting more like Trey White. If he gets away with it. Like I said, some of the times Brandon lost the ball in the first 10 games. You got to take him out. Because it's like you see some of those plays and you say, hey, if Manny lost that ball twice in a row, I know you'd pull him out. Brandon may have a higher upside or something, but it doesn't matter. Like in college, you don't coach like that. In college, you have to kind of crack it a little bit. Appreciate it, Chester. Congratulations yet again, Jalen Reeves, baby, making the Pro Bowl. I hope that helps him get paid. I hope that helps him get paid. It's more of a discipline. Like you can tell them what to do. It's like all parents. Every parent tells their kids the right things. All parents tell their kids they need to go to bed at this time. Right? But some parents keep on telling them they need to go to bed. And some parents say, if you don't go to bed, I'm going to do this. And some parents go in there and look. And if they ain't going to sleep, they go to work. It's the different levels of discipline in parenting. It's the same thing here. Some coaches tell you over and over again. Some coaches take you out and put you back in. Some coaches, boom, are just I'm not even gonna talk about it. I think this team needs more of those parents that the type of parenting that I'm not gonna back and forth with the kid about this. If you do this, you're coming out. You ever watch those football teams? I want y'all to pay attention to this. You watch some football teams. If a defensive guy jumps off sides on really good football teams, you know what they do? The moment the football player, the defensive lineman jumps off sides, he doesn't even look to see if he's coming out. He just starts jogging over to the sideline. Because he knows the standard is if you jump off sides, you're coming out the game. But some football teams, a guy will jump off sides and he'll get up and he'll tap his head and my bad, blah, blah, blah. And he'll play the next play. Good football teams, Defensive lineman jumps offside. He just gets his up. He gets up, jogs his ass right over to the sideline, no matter what the situation is, because he knows the standard is when you do that, you're coming out the game. Now, if you're in the playoffs and a coach says, "Nah, stay in the game. We'll let you get through that one." It is what it is. But the standard has to be when you jump off sides, you're coming out the game. I don't know what rules we have that get you immediately snatched out of a game. It looks like there's too many players with too many different rules of getting subbed out the game. But Maestro, now it is. Maestro said it's hard to catch when you got 4 out. Maestro, my point is that's where the mistake was made early. When you're setting the standard, you got to snatch anybody early. So back when we had a healthy Dennis, a healthy Dennis, a healthy Manny, a healthy front lineup, that's when you set the standard of, these are the things that'll get you in trouble, and it's across the board. I, in my humble opinion, should be able to identify the things that'll get anybody benched. Repeat, in my humble opinion, I, Marcus Maven, should be able to identify, especially at this point in the season, having gone through last year, I should be able to identify these certain things that get anybody benched. I can identify that with most. If I've watched the team more than 5 times, I should be able to see why people get benched. I should know the rules. Without having a coach having to tell me the rules, I should, I notice the mistakes. I notice what's unacceptable. And I just don't feel like I see enough unacceptable, what gets you benched. So definitely tough love. Now the Pro Bowl is in Orlando. So now the only conversation is, do I drive or do I fly? Yeah, I was expecting a better performance. I agree with that. Like I said, Virginia, I respect Virginia, and they can make you look bad in some places. Okay, yeah, this was the comment. Yeah, Mike, like I said, this is something he would have had to establish earlier on in the year, so it wouldn't be a new habit. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, they got me. Yeah, they listen. We telling too much. We telling too much real deal. Okay, well I'm gonna go watch the game again. Y'all have a great time sleeping in your peaceful night sleep. I gotta sit here and put myself through torture. I'll see y'all in the morning unless I get too wasted tonight. If I get too wasted, I'll call Steve and say, sorry, Steve. It's all on you.